Hello everybody, welcome back to another War Thunder video. So what you're looking at right now is the Gripen. The JAS39C specifically is what I'm flying out here. This is possibly the best plane in War Thunder to date. Alright? Now why is that? Right? Because isn't this thing just the same as an F-16C? You know, it has the 6 AIM-9Ms you can carry. And it has worse radar guided missiles, only the Sky Flashes, not the AIM-7Ms. Well, the reason I think this is probably the best plane we got, and definitely the best plane of the patch, I think by far, is the team it's put on. It is not a completely American, almost dominated team like you see on the F-15 or the F-16, where you are going with people who are level 10. They just speed all the way up to the F-15 because it's a very iconic plane. I don't blame them for that. If I was in their position, I would of course speed my way right up to the F-15 because I would want that plane a lot. But the side effect of that is they don't know what they're doing. You know, they didn't go through the F-86, they didn't go through the F-100, they didn't gradually get up their way. The reason, you know, those planes are there is because they teach you the jet process, you know? You're in your F-86, right? It teaches you to go fast, it teaches you to conserve your speed, and even though you have a lot of ammunition, it goes by fast sometimes, you know? And then the F-2 especially, to conserve your ammunition, teaches you all the steps, so when you get to, you know, your planes like the F-15, the F-16, you are prepared for how you are supposed to be playing these jets. Because, you know, people like me or maybe the next guy might have, the F-86 was the top tier jet when we were playing back, when we first started playing, you know, so we stayed on the F-86 for a while and we moved up gradually. But, you know, times change and we want to get the F-15. Of course, I don't want to spend 3 or 4 years grinding my way up. I want to speed all the way up to the F-15, F-16, whatever I want to get. But that causes the American teams to be bad. But this Gripen here, I don't know about the Swedish one. I don't know how it places on the teams right now, but I'm pretty sure it's just about the same as the British one. The British one especially. Even though it's not the name brand Gripen, it's got amazing teams, and you can really do some good work on this thing. So, as I said before, you get 6 AIM-9Ms. You can choose a selection of bombs and guided munitions for ground. My loadout is 6 AIM-9Ms. I've taken a Sky Flash once. I've almost never used them though, so I don't take the Sky Flash. But how do we play this plane? We just go up to altitude, we sit up there, we look for an opportunity of a cluster, we dive down, we get 2, 3, 4, 5 kills with our AIM-9Ms, and then we go around and we just clean up everyone else. And actually, one of the things that I really like about this plane is not that it can just orbital strike like everything else, is the gun. I know it only gets 120 rounds, but I really like the gun on this thing. I think it's the ACAN, right? It's a really good gun. I love the gun on this thing. The radar isn't pretty nice, but unfortunately it only gets Sky Flash, which doesn't have the range to utilize such a great radar. But you can still use a Sky Flash. People have killed me with Sky Flashes before, you know. They're still useful missiles. But let's maybe get into some gameplay here. Alright everybody, welcome to our game for this video. So we're gonna sit down low here. The reason being is because I saw a lot of Russia, Germany on the other side of the team. I thought there was gonna be R-27 ERs and things of that nature. It was actually a down tier though, mostly, so there actually really wasn't many people capable, so I should have probably orbital struck, but I didn't want to because I saw a lot of those people on the other team, so I just didn't do that. But it doesn't matter, we still got an ace game, so it's okay. So we're just gonna fly in low here. Make sure you don't get on too many people's radar. We want to come in from the side. Normally when I'm flying low in most planes, I just kind of circle around the bomb points, maybe a little in front of them, a little behind them, because you don't want to go straight in. Those guys always die first. Sometimes you can make it work, a lot of times you really can't though. So I just kind of come in from the side, sneak around the back corner if you will. We're gonna warm up a missile here. We got an F4S, we got a bunch of stuff coming, plenty of targets. Just gonna flare periodically. We have a lot of flares, we might as well use them, because team kills are very apparent right now, you know. There's a lot of people getting team killed, unfortunately. People are greedy for kills, you know, they're grinding, I understand, but you guys gotta be responsible with the missiles. Sometimes it happens, you know, you just miss. And it just goes to the teammate randomly, happens, you know. But just be careful when you're firing your missiles. We got a bunch of targets right up here. We're just gonna see if we can kill any of them. Unfortunately, we don't get to get many of them. They flare, there's a lot of fire, people are on fire, so the missile just gets distracted. People are shooting missiles off themselves, so of course it gets distracted. Now I have a very bad crew on this aircraft, so we do lose a little bit of control here, but it's alright. We get a missile kill while we lose control, so it's all okay in the end. Team is coming here engaging this JAF. We're gonna see if we can get some of this. We're gonna lob an AIM-9F, not an AIM-9F, an AIM-9M off of this JF. We are going to get the kill. That'll be very nice. And that is now our 4th kill. Now, we have F-15 and a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming in from behind over here, so I'm going to loop around, see what we can do. The F-15 should get taken out. Hopefully there's a lot of teammates around. We're just gonna not fly too high up so I can just dive to the ground real quick. We start shooting a sparrow at me, so we're gonna start diving just a little bit. Just a free chaff. Might as well. It's not like I don't have countermeasures, you know? Might as well use it just so he switches lock to someone else, not me. As I said, he gets taken out by a nice little sky flash shot. I'm gonna get 2 enemies coming in from the right over here. F-14 is one of them. I'm gonna dive down. Looks like he is engaging me. So we're gonna sit down on that. It looks like a phoenix because it's really slow. We're gonna loop up after this. After he gets taken out, he's taken out. And we're just gonna maybe sit back on the deck. We'll loop up eventually, you know? We always loop up and turn around. There is something here. I can hear something in my headphone when I was playing this. I'm looking around. There's an F4 coming to the right, it says. So and then there they are. F4S, MiG-23. They pass by. We're gonna loop up and over. The MiG-23, I think, gets taken out. Yeah, it does. The F4S is looping up and over. He's gonna turn around. And this gives us a nice head-on shot. Now, probably shouldn't have taken this, because he could have maybe gunned me down, but he didn't. So we're just gonna do that, and look at that. That's an easy 5 kill. Anybody can do this. Alright? You know, it's not a hard plane to play. So if you want to get this, go get yourself a Griffin, because it has been a blast. Okay, go get a Griffin. And we're gonna go on to some nice little kills here and there. Alright boys, here's a really good example of what you can do with orbital striking. It's not a high kill game. We only end up getting 2 kills, but it's a great showcase of what you can do. So we fly like 7,000-8,000 meters. Just go really fast. We can do like half afterburner, maybe 1/3, whatever the first stage is. You know, you just kind of cruising. We get locked by an F-15, but that's no problem. We have a lot. We actually, unlike the F-16, can maneuver very well at high speed and high altitude. So you just kind of turn, you chaff. You got plenty of it. You just turn, you chaff, and you do the job, and it goes away. He stops locking you. He clearly there's a lot of people to lock. Why would he continue locking you unless he's really wants that kill? Now, fortunately, we're past the first few days of patch, so people aren't as greedy as they used to be. So we should be alright. We're getting locked again, but that's alright. We're just gonna shoot 2 missiles off right here. One at the F-15, one at the F-16. They don't even know we're here, right? They probably have seen us, but they're in their back of their head. They don't even know. They're focused on whatever is at hand. So we're gonna sneak in there and get those easy kills. Now we're not gonna get anything for the rest of the game, unfortunately. So let's just move on to the next one. Alright, here we go. So we got our normal loadout, 6A-9Ms. We're going to sit low this game because there actually is an R-27ER threat. Multiple, actually. We're going to sit low, figure out what we can do. We can use this nice terrain. We got plenty of terrain here, so it shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to surprise a bunch of people as we come in. So we're just going to roll in around the bomb points. I'm a little too far forward this match, I think. If I would have swooped around, I would have gotten more kills, but that's alright, you know. You live and you'll learn. JAF coming here. We're going to chase him out a little bit because there's no one else coming up this little river here. We just because he's leading us towards the general direction of the enemies anyway, so we just follow him in. He's gonna go head over the mountain. We're gonna follow him. There's a Yak 141 coming in. He's preoccupied with a bunch of dudes sitting right behind him, so we're just gonna leave him to it and let that F-16 take care of it. The J8, it seems to be just kind of putting on periodic flares. I don't know if he's even paying attention anymore, so we're gonna turn out just to see if making him think we're pulling away. Something comes from the 141, like an R-27T, I think, which is a regular T, not even an ET. I'm not sure what that might have been. Something though. He starts paying attention last minute, but he gets the missile anyway, because that's IRCCM for you. F4EJ, kind of rolling around over there. He's kind of sailing like a nice oceanside view, you know. He's out on vacation maybe. I'm gonna shoot a name on M. It's gonna pull up and out, and then it just barely misses him. Right behind the engine. Didn't prox fuse. That's just kind of what it does sometimes, you know. It's alright. We're just gonna pull up around this little space here in the skyscraper. The 141 is ahead of us. The F4EJ is behind us. Unfortunately, just not gonna go too well for us here. Everyone's pretty much dead on my team. There's like 2 or 3 guys sitting over there. They're all doing nothing. They're just sitting around to take the missiles right into themselves. So, you know, not much you can do. And then I black out at the absolute worst possible time. And then I can't fly anymore, so I die. That's the end of this video, guys. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the description. Catch you in the next one. See ya.